Yeah, man. Let's talk about content, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's the cornerstone, baby. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
it is. I
saying?
mean,
Like,
that's how our people communicate with us, our fans, our community, or whoever it is. They communicate, like they get to know us through the
yeah,
content, basically.
yeah, yeah. It's
So
it's identity, it's presence. It's so many different things. I mean, obviously, like the other verticals also contribute, but this is really like the face. You know what I mean? Like the face of the brand, um, and what it can become. So yeah, man. Let's talk about whatever we've done. If
yeah,
you've aggregated it and what we can expect to
yeah. I mean,
happen.
I'm just gonna wing this shit at the top of my head.
I think
So
we can start off with like from a year ago
Oh
a
because
yeah,
that
year
that's
was
ago.
true.
Yeah,
because
like
Lobby
LG
Zero was
captures.
generally like
Yeah.
started off on content,
It
right?
was just content. It was just our Instagram page, right?
We had
So yeah.
PS4
So
capture images and videos.
dude, yeah,
Yeah.
my job back then was so much easier. All I had to do was just play a bunch of games, record my gameplay, take screenshots,
He was doing that
upload
already.
it.
He was doing that already.
Yeah, but then now, like I picture what scene I want to see in Log Zero page. Like for me, it was cool. Like shit, my content is being put up on a
Yeah.
on an
Yeah.
Instagram page. As like highlights or some shit. So
Mm.
that's how we started off. We had the original content bucket, which was captures, reels, news. I'm forgetting the rest, but clearly I'm
Capture
winging it.
real new
News.
clearly.
Okay, wait, I have the
What
Instagram
those
page
five?
opened up. We have
Oh,
Yeah,
we
actually,
had
storyboard,
story mode.
title,
Story mode title. Oh yeah, forgot
yeah.
about those.
We
capture
had
reel.
playlist at one point.
Playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I remember.
the songs in that doesn't, we don't own that. So just disclaimer
Yeah.
over
It's
that.
just a playlist.
No, that's
Spotify
just a
playlist.
Yeah, it's
that's a
just a
link
playlist.
to
Yeah.
the playlist that we made. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just listen to the playlist that we made. We don't own anything. We own
Yeah.
the playlist. That's it. So yeah. So the thing is, when we started off, we had those five as the main content buckets. So the captures and reels were mainly from my end. We didn't really hit the UGC side up until we started again. Phase two of the brand, I guess, or the second phase. Yeah. So we started off with proper UGC content. So for captures and reels, now is our main, I guess, bucket where we get UGC content from our audience. So it started off with me just hitting up random people that I feel had good quality content.
Disclaimer: UGC stands for user generated content. Just
Yeah.
just for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started off with me just hitting up guys that like I search in hashtags, certain hashtags like in-game photography and stuff, and I find these amazing captures, like insane. I can't believe it's in a game, and I'm just taken away. I'm mind blown. Like I was like, shit. This whole time I was putting my captures, and I thought they were good. It was oh my god, it's a whole new
Yeah.
world that I discovered. So I started hitting up these people. I told them, yo, your stuff is amazing, and I would love to feature them on our page, and most of them said yeah, and they were excited and they were happy to, as long as we gave them credit, which we did. So you can check them out on our page. So after that, slowly people started hitting us up and saying, can you feature my content on your page? And which we welcome, by the way. If you guys have any content, if you guys have gameplay or in-game photography, send it to us, email it to us. It'll be linked in the description below, and on our Instagram you can see the email. So yeah, so people started hitting us up, and we started getting a lot of user generated content, and so that was working really well. That's the UGC side. Other than that, we created this new content bucket called the engagement post, which basically right now we're focusing on is versus.
Yeah.
So we tried that out for a while.
Just quickly
Yeah.
before you get into the verses, but like
Yeah.
for me, like when I started looking at the UGC stuff that was coming in, some of the pages that Chris is talking about, where the UGC was being created, in-game photography, whatever. Um, there's a lot of these creators that push stuff out very specific to one title. So like there's like a person who might be really in on cyberpunk photography,
Yeah.
or one person
Yeah.
who's really in on Red Dead, or one person who's really in on, I don't know, GTA, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Witcher, whatever. I think the coolest thing about us doubling down on the UGC stuff is that we become an amalgamation of all these different genres, all these different game worlds, and the art behind these game worlds, because like it becomes a gallery, and obviously we're crediting them that, but the beauty of the user generated community led content bucket is that, yes, like it's coming from one creator who is really into this one game, but the end story is actually bigger. You know, I've been watching. I randomly found this video on YouTube, and I think it's a series now, if I'm not wrong. It's I think the title of it is, in quotes, "It's just a video game." Okay, like that's the title of that video, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's basically like I think a 10-minute video where they show all these really impactful, like strong moments, like moving moments in games, and like, you know, show that it's bigger than that. It's bigger than just what you might consider to be, you know, a video game, quote unquote. And
It's
I
just a
think,
video game.
yeah, exactly. So I think what we do with the UGC stuff is such a testament to uh, the art behind it and the appreciation that the community has for that medium, you know,
Yeah.
in addition to a lot of crazy dumb shit that people do with GTA and games like that. But yeah,
We have those too.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
we
Plug
feature
it, plug
those too.
it. Link in the description. Or go to our YouTube channel. I think you guys stream every Sunday.
Yeah,
Saturday.
we missed
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah,
We
we
missed
missed
last
this
week.
weekend. We had a lot going on, but yeah, Sikwara was
Yeah.
happening, right? So
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, that was a better stream, so it was worth it. So, I mean, going back to the UGC side, one thing I realized is I did not really focus too much on mobile games because
Right.
I didn't really think. I mean, I didn't really look into it, but I don't know if there's anything worthy of a capture there. So that's something I guess we can look into. Maybe that's what's
Yeah.
coming.
absolutely.
So yeah, so that's UGC side. Then other than that, we got daily news post. So news is one thing that we started off on a really good foot. A really great. I screwed up that
Note.
line. Note. Yeah. Winging it. So but then right now we've been slowly dropping down on the news, the frequency of the news posts. And that's also one thing that's in what's coming is our news post is going to be on point. We got Johan on board, so we've discussed and we figured out a way to make sure the news posts come out as frequently as possible, almost every day, ideally, as long as there is news to report on. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I realized. Our page, our page is like I've been looking through Gaming Bible, IGN, their Instagrams just to see, scout other content and stuff. And one thing I noticed is all of them have their own, I guess, specific content bucket. Like IGN is mainly news focused. Gaming Bible is like memes and reels, UGC reels kind of stuff. And we're like a mix of all of these pages.
Yeah.
We're like a mix of Gaming Bible, IGN, and Gameology and stuff.
Right.
So that is, I guess, what makes Lobby Zero stand out, right? Why our content, I feel like, might be biased, but our content is superior, right? Our content bucket style is superior. We're taking in everything and not just specific games. We're like all kinds of games, all platforms, mobile, console, PC, all that.
Right.
And so that's just one thing I wanted to mention. So then we started doing this versus post for engagement.
Right.
So that actually has been getting pretty good engagement, like especially on our stories. People are actually debating. I see people commenting
really
and stuff.
invested. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so like when they get hurt when somebody else says they something against their favorite character. That's exactly what we want. We want you guys to fight. We want you to fight for your favorite character.
Kill each other.
I have this one friend who was so like kind to me and so nice to me. Okay, like in person, he was an intern at the company that I was working at. He was so chill. He was such a soft-spoken, kind-hearted guy. And this one versus post, I went and I think I supported Batman. This guy went off on me in the comment section. This is Batman against who's
Spider-Man.
Batman?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went Batman, and this guy went off, and then he's like, "What, bro? Like, what do you want, bro?" And I'm like, "What? Like, you are not this person. Why are you getting so triggered?" But it was really cool to see that.
I love how
invested in-
after saying we are aiming at a welcoming and non-toxic community.
Non-toxic.
We are like trying to bring out the toxicity in the like non-toxic people.
I mean, justifiable toxicity.
Yeah,
It's-
no, I don't even want to call it toxicity. I think it's passion. I mean, there is a line between toxicity and passion. Like, I mean, hopefully at the end of the day, like people draw that line. That's what we can hope for.
Yeah, but like I think we are pretty fortunate with our community and our team also that you know,
Yeah.
this is on a tangent here again, but we've got like people who are definitely very passionate about video games. A lot of it
Yeah.
matters to them, so which is
Mm.
why we all do what we are doing right now. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
it's always nice to see all those comments trying to, you know, defend their favorite team,
Definitely,
because
definitely. I
that
Exactly.
love it.
matters a
Yeah,
lot to them.
I mean,
and
that
you
kind of
learn more.
rivalry is good.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
That is what social media is for. It's to say your piece and talk
Opinion.
about it,
Hmm.
and and
Yeah.
put your
Yeah,
opinion out.
and you
Yeah,
learn more. Like I learned a lot more about these characters. I chose who fights who, and then I
yeah.
see the comments. I'm like, shit, I didn't even know about that. Like,
And I
damn, you
think
know, like,
subconsciously, I feel like if we do a good job of facilitating these kinds of debates and conversations, like it will imprint because at the end of the day, their debate, like as long as when I get into debates or when I get into like arguments or whatever, if it's something that I'm passionate about and I'm not really salty about it, it's just that I love defending what I know about and what I support. It's actually a really fun time.
discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really fun time. It's a really fun discussion, and it's a really fun space to be in because there's no negativity. It's just that you're saying your piece, and you love exercising your brain to
Mm,
defend something, to fix the
mm.
puzzle in a way where you can present a story. And if we do that consistently with our audience, and if we do it at a high quality in the way we've been doing it with versus posts and stuff like that, um I think subconsciously it'll imprint. It's a space that they'll want to be in. It's a space they'll want to engage in conversation in. And even if that's a little spicy, I think they like it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I was doing before this. You know, the whole Snape, Harry Potter shit. You know, I was
Yeah, yeah.
defending my guy,
No,
bro.
but
I
but
was-
Chris does turn it up a notch on his personal on his personal note. He asks all the craziest like questions and all that. But yeah, but that's
just
a
to see
whole
the
another thing.
response. You know,
Yeah,
like
just to see your responses. Yeah, so that's a whole another thing.